Real quick, guys, before we jump into the video, I do got something really great coming up. Don't know if you can guess what it's going to be. There's a 4 10-gallon tanks I picked up from Pet Supplies Plus on a $1 per gallon sale. I paid $37 for all of these, delivered same day. I'm going to be doing a guppy breeding rack, or maybe guppy and molly breeding rack, or guppy and swordtail breeding rack, something like that. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. That's going to be really awesome. I'm getting all the stuff together for it. I just got to get some heaters. The filters are on their way, and I just got to put the stand together. So stick along with me for that. That's going to be awesome. By the way, I know you guys have been asking about the 6.5 or 6.8 gallon cube. It's doing well. A lot of tannins in the water right now. Got to do a water change soon. I will be making an update video on that very soon, so stay tuned for that as well. Back to the video. What's going on, everybody? Justin here with Everything Aquarium, back with another video. Gonna do a little bit of a product review today. Kind of like a one-day thing. Just unboxed it and got it going in my tank for a few hours now, and give you my first insight on it. Here's what I got for you today, guys. This is the 1200 watt Wi-Fi temperature controller for your aquarium, or Wi-Fi aquarium thermometer heater controller, as they call it. It's made by Inkbird. Controls the temperature in the tank via your thermometers, your heaters. Pretty self-explanatory. Comes with 2 probes, and this is Wi-Fi enabled, so the 2 probes help to get an average reading and then send it back to your device that you have it registered on, or the HUD on the device itself. So let's take a look at that real quick. Unfortunately, I don't have an unboxing video. I got to open it before I got it on camera. I was just too excited. So I got it hooked up, and you'll see it right back there in the background right there. We're going to take a look at that now. So here is the device itself, guys. I'm just going to run through this really kind of quick. I don't want to do too big of an in-depth review because I am going to cover this, in a couple weeks again to give you an update, and then probably in a month after that. So real quick, this is the interface. This is the set temperature, or excuse me, this is the temperature the tank is at right now. This is my set temperature, 65.5 degrees Fahrenheit. We are in the US, so that's what I'm going to go with. It's about half a degree warmer than it is, just because I have the light running and whatnot. So I'm going to turn that off after, and then it'll drop below it, and then it'll go back and forth. This is Wi-Fi enabled. Like I said, I can check all of it on my phone. I can go through with my phone, and I can check the temperature. I can check the history of the temperature, and I can raise it and lower it and whatnot. I'll show you the interface very quickly. Hold set button for 2 seconds. It'll bring up the menu. TS1 is how warm the tank is going to get, which is set to 76.5 degrees. TS2 is the lowest the tank is going to get, the lower temperature of the two, 75.5, so that means it'll never be warmer than 76.7 or 76.5, and it'll never be cooler than 75.5 within this thing's capacity. AH is my alarm high. I'll get an audible alarm and a push notification to my phone if it reaches 78 degrees or more. Alarm low, 75 degrees or more, same thing, notification. CT, so this is your continuous runtime. It's set at 6 hours from factory, so that's just why I left it until I play around with it a little bit more. Like I said, I've only had this up for maybe 5 or 6 hours now. To break it down, really, it just means if those probes don't sense the temperature that this is supposed to be at within 6 hours, you'll get an audible alarm saying that the probes are off, or the heaters aren't running right. Took me back to the thing there. Go back into that. TS1. Turn that back up. So yeah, if it doesn't reach temperature within 6 hours, it'll send an alarm letting you know something's not right. CA, that's calibration. If you have a thermometer that you trust more than this, and it's showing that it's, you know, 2.2 degrees warmer. You can adjust it to show, to compensate for that and show 2 degrees warmer on the interface. CF, Celsius, Fahrenheit, excuse me. Just kind of combine those together. So that's really about it with that, guys. Like I said, to do a 2-week review after this, and then a month review, or 2-month, whatever comes up first, I guess, for me. Down here with the tank, really nothing special. Like I said, the 2 probes down there, I have 2 heaters, 150 watt, 300 watt. What I did with those was just turn them up to 80 degrees a piece, just to make sure that there's nothing going on with the internal temperature sensors on those, to where it would turn off before it reaches the set temperature on the device up there. So I just turn those up to 80, 81 degrees, you know, somewhere around there, so I know it won't turn off before it reaches the temperature. Nothing really going on inside the tank itself. It's been a little while since I showed you it. I do have just a makeshift polishing filter there, just to remove some smaller particles before I do a video or whatnot. Got a little rock in there that I added. I adjusted some of the filters. A couple new stocks, new fish stocked in here. I have 5 Siamese algae eaters that I recently bought. Those guys were like $2.50 from PetSmart or Pet Supplies Plus, and they had 25% off each fish, so that was nice. The clown loaches, there's clown loaches in here. I have 3 of those, a trio of those guys. I don't know if I've showed those lately or at all yet, but they're hiding under that rock. You can see his orange tail sticking out right there. But more on this later. Like I said, guys, that's about it for now. Thanks for watching. I really hope you guys go and check out this thermometer controller. They call it thermometer controller. I call it thermostat, or they call it thermometer thermostat controller, whatever they call it. It's a heater controller. Simple as that. 1200 watt heater controller. It really gets the job done. You should switch to it. If you're not using one, you should get one. It's good for treating illness. If you want to raise your temperature, I didn't mention that. Slowly, you can raise your temperature with that, and it really does the trick. Like I said, that's really about it. I'll leave a link down below on Amazon where you can find it. Make sure if you do find one, it's rated for aquariums. They have one that has a metal probe on it that's not rated for aquariums because it'll rust and it just won't read right. Excuse me. It's usually made for air and whatnot, just air temperatures. So make sure you check that out, guys. Leave a link down below. Like I said, stay tuned for those 10-gallon guppy breeder tanks, and like, you know, possibly, like I said, swordtails or mollies or whatever. That's going to be a great project. Just waiting on a few more things for that, and that'll be up soon, within the next month or so, I'd say. Just got to get everything together, heaters and whatnot. That's the biggest thing. I got to get a heater for each tank, and it's hard to find the ones I want. So like I said, stay tuned, guys. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.